extent you feel that an individual game like this one, if you perform the way you want the team to perform or win it, to what extent can an individual game kind of be a springboard or a landmark result to progress?
Yeah, it can be. Not the result, the performance, because like I said, if you go out there and you try and sort of be who we want to be and that actually gets you a good performance and it gets you a result as well, then that has to give you belief, because then you kind of leave that as your measure. You say, well, if we can do it against City when they're going for a title and they're at their best, if we can play our football and win, not just win, because you can win, like, you know, we could get a 1-0 tomorrow night and they could hit the crossbar 10 times and Vic can pull off 50 saves and think it's some sort of achievement. I don't think that. I just think, okay, it's a great result, whatever, but is that really a sign that you've bridging the gap? No. So, you know, that's where the key component is that, you know, and it's not easy to do, but are you prepared to truly measure yourself? Because truly you measure yourself also means that there could be a negative outcome. You know, you find out that we're a hell of a long way off. And that's quite a scary prospect. But I've always gone into these things thinking, well, I'd rather know than not know. So for me, that's what it's about. If we can go out there tomorrow night, you look at what City's done in recent times against good opposition and really play well against them, you know, sort of really unsettle them, and then that gets us a win, then I think it is an important moment in our development.
And I would say actually on that point, a lot of Spurs home wins over City have been kind of 1-0s where they've hit the crossbar sort of 10 times. You know, I take it there's not much you can really take from those previous.
Oh, look, I mean, you can take, you know, you can take the result, absolutely, and depending on how your season's gone, it could be an important 3 points, absolutely. But for where we're at right now, I just don't see what that's going to show us that we don't already know. Because particularly in football, you know, anybody can pretty much win on any day in the Premier League. Is that a sign of where you're at? I don't think that's always the case.
And can I just ask you about Rodri? And he's probably been City's most important player. He's on this obscene, unbeaten run at the moment. I'm sure every team would love a player like him, but do you feel your squad's missing a kind of enforcer who can shield the defence in that way? No,
because I think every player's effectiveness is dependent on kind of the way the team plays, and I just think the way City plays, Rodri is a very key component of it for sure. He's an outstanding player, and again, you know, he's grown into it. He's become more and more of an influence in you know, recent years, and you can see how important he is to them as a team. But I think that's, you know, some of that is just a function of, like I said, they've got a real settled way of playing. They've got a stability about them. They've got a real strong sort of winning mentality that's been there for quite a while. And in those kind of environments, people, I think, like Rodri, thrive. But you know, from our perspective, it's about finding our own players to play our system and hopefully become just as effective.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.